not true. We're gonna do it's a little reaction video. So earlier, I think like yesterday, Kevin Samuels sat down with Nicki Minaj and they had like a little 18-minute conversation. But there's one little part that I really want to react to. And it's regarding
YouTube sensation Kevin Samuels.
I'm really
YouTube
hoping.
sensation
And girl,
Kevin
he
Samuels.
talks nice about money. I'm really hoping he don't sour me because he is fine as hell, y'all. Y'all don't know who Kevin Samuels is.
You got a thing for Kevin?
I like
shit.
sugar daddy.
So we
he is a nice fucking black man.
this is a reaction. It's,
Let me not say that.
Pretty much she asked him to.
Nice to be black.
Can I say what the shit is?
Sorry.
She asked him to rate her. So we gonna
like rate her on a scale.
Like music wise or just like
no, like you know how
herself, just rate her.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all ever watch his content, but a lot of times he asks women to rate themselves. Like that's kind of what he does.
Okay.
And then so we gonna watch this clip from here.
Okay.
I want to talk to you.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Well, what do you rate me?
Is that what we're starting off with?
Yeah.
Do you think the men rate women?
No, I thought because isn't that what you do?
What have you seen of my content? Have you just seen like the clips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I always see people calling you and then you tell them you ain't no such and such. You lying to yourself. You ain't this.
What I typically don't do is I don't typically rank people. I ask them if they rank themselves. I usually ask these questions.
So let's start it that way.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
My dress size?
Mm-hmm.
Fender Don said, like, my dress size. That's a good question. I guess a 4.
All right. And on a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? Fresh race out of the shower, just you.
Yeah.
That's how I always ask the question.
Fresh out the shower.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Can't use 7. That's why 7 is the most common answer.
Really?
It's the default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low.
Well, no. It ain't a default answer for me.
Well, let's see. I would give you a 9. I would give you a 9 because you have the facial symmetry and you get additional points for eyes, full lips. See, I'm an actual image consultant. And I'm sure you deal with a lot of people who take your pictures and stuff and so forth. You have a symmetrical face. And so it's much more based upon facial symmetry. It's not based on European beauty standards or anything like that. It's much more based upon what babies, animals, human beings have evolved to find attractive.
Oh, wow.
You get additional points because we've evolved to find more slanted eyes, somewhat attractive, especially when they're not on Asian.
Wow.
But that's not what gets translated. Most of the time, people take my clips and cut it down to something that's gonna make a viral moment. That's gonna start a conversation.
Yeah.
Take the good with the bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna stop right here. So that's the clip. So me personally, I thought it was fascinating that Nicki Minaj rated herself out of 10 as a 7. Now, compared to if you ever watched Kevin Samuels at all, a lot of women who ask him the same question and they give themselves 8s and 9s and all kind of crazy numbers, in my opinion. So, but if Nicki Minaj is a 7, so like, are these other women, I don't want to say delusional, but what's the deal here? What's going on?
Well, he said key words. He said fresh out of the shower rating.
So that means like no makeup, right?
No, none of that extra shit.
Right.
You just basically are who you are.
Right.
With no.
But she didn't know that before she rated herself.
Oh yeah, because she said 7 and he said you. No,
he said that before.
No, he said fresh out the shower.
Yeah.
He did. He said, and then he said, and you can't use 7. You know,
I didn't hear him say that.
He said.
But did y'all notice the bull look like a Ricky Smiley 2.0 though? But nah.
I'm crying.
So what is your question? What is your
So like a lot of times if you watch when he does that, a lot of women give themselves like 9s, and he'll say like, I think he says like Beyonce's like a 9 or something like that, and like Halle Berry's like a 10. I don't know, something like that. But a lot of women will be like, oh, I'm like an 8 or a 9, and it's like you look at them, they clearly aren't. Like, I'm just saying.
So the thing is, he's a guru. He is a dating guru,
right?
And basically, it is in his field, and from what I read about him and things, he makes like $10K a month or better.
Oh, he's killing it on YouTube.
Oh, you understand? And he's doing some things where he's teaching men how to make daily that money. But the thing is, he just wants you to realistically evaluate yourself so that you can best yourself. You can't best yourself telling yourself lies at first.
So that's honestly that is a good breakdown what he does from what I've seen. But a lot of people say that's I don't know, he's a hater.
All right, so can I say this? What about
idealistic.
some women that have dealt with like insecurity issues with themselves?
Right.
And the only way to be happy and satisfied with themselves is to constantly tell themselves that they are beautiful, that they are 9s, that they are 10s.
Does that make them happy though?
It makes them feel good. It's not about what you see. It's about what's in them, what they feel. Because whatever they feel good, they can project out onto you, into the world.
Right.
If I'm sad and feeling like I'm ugly and I'm miserable, then that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to be a hater. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be snotty.
Right.
But if I feel like I'm a 10 at all times,
Right.
I'm at my happiest moments. Not saying every woman has that type of feeling, but I'm just saying if I feel like I'm a 10 at all times, then that's what I'm going to give you, a 10 for myself. Like I can't give you 5 personality with 10 thoughts. Like it just.
But I think, see, that's the issue also. There's nothing wrong with a 5. A 5 is literally right in the middle. That means you average looking. I mean, that's not bad.
Who wants
so
to
why
feel
does that
average? Everybody wants to feel beautiful. Everybody wants to feel like it's something
Like
about
they're
them
the
that stands
difference.
out. If
I think that's
what
part
they
of the
wanna feel,
problem.
it's not a problem.
That's a problem.
It's exactly what you should feel.
I'm average, you ask me.
Some people are okay with average. Some people don't need to feel average. I'm okay with feeling like I'm average.
I just feel like with the assignment, which is with him and dealing with him himself, is dealing with realistic stuff. If you want to get the big fish, he got to line you up with the big fish. He already knows in the description what
the
these
big fish
people are
wants.
looking for.
Right.
The rich people, whatever the case. And if you want to line up with these people, he has to tell you from start what he needs from you, where you at on the scale, and where you need to get to be to get these ones, or where you need to stay to enjoy where you at, basically.
Right.
In his field. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about being realistic. If you going you can't have security issues going to someone needing to be finding a date or a significant other. You got to be comfortable in your skin a lot to do stuff like that, if you ask me.
But who the fuck is you with your wide nose to tell me that I'm motherfucking a 5?
The thing is, if you're going to him, he's somebody. Look at the bread he
That's
making.
a whole
it's
point.
trending.
That's
it's
a point.
trending. A lot of people follow a lot of shit that's trending that means nothing.
He's way,
There's so much
but
stuff
he's
that-
way more than trending.
2 years.
He's got over 1 million followers. He's
2 years. Within 2 years.
Doesn't matter. He's not trending. Is like it's here today, gone next week. That
I
nigga-
will say he has
around.
something, some kind of knowledge
Right,
or
he
wisdom
around.
that is making
For
him.
now, for
He'll
example,
make the hard
hold on,
decisions.
hold on.
He's not going to call. Let's
Here's-
be honest.
hold on.
It's plenty of times that Halle Berry has went on movies,
Right.
natural,
Right.
and look fucked up. So for him to rate her as a 10 or a 9 is like, you're only saying it because she's famous.
Nah,
so the
hold
average
on.
No,
person,
I feel like he's saying in her
Wait a minute.
natural beauty, like fresh
No.
out the
You
shower,
realize
sweaty
if,
and ugly,
if she's
she
on a
still
movie
has
set fucked
pretty
up,
features.
she's made up to look that way. You realize
No,
that?
she's not.
She
you know
just
how
had
many
a
times
movie on Netflix,
Keke
and it's
Palmer.
good as hell. And she's
Keke
not the
fucking
cutest
Palmer
girl in
shows
that
herself
movie.
in her natural
You see
skin.
it?
But she's probably not supposed to be.
Yeah, but
Keke
she's still
Palmer's-
pretty. But she's, you know,
Keke Palmer shows herself natural skin. With fucked up acne, with fucked up things that's going on.
Okay.
He would probably say some shit like that about her too because she's famous in her following. I feel like when it comes to women don't have meet a certain standard, he may give them a little bit more of a boost than he would give the average woman who's walking around with no fucking makeup. Because even though she may have no makeup on, this bitch can afford facials. She can afford skin pills. She can afford different things that may make her skin naturally glow and just look more radiant and beautiful than the average Joe who's walking around with cucumbers on her eyes. So he's going to give her a better rating than he may give us. But in reality, if you give us the same treatment we get them, that they get, it would still be the same fucking beauty, if not top tier.
I'm not totally following you, but okay.
I feel like he's
Like, I hear what you said.
Beauty. He's rating the natural beauty. So
but
he's
it's
saying,
not natural beauty if you're getting dermal pills and facials.
I mean,
and we're just really
natural
washing our
face
face
underneath
with
of your
cocoa butter,
make.
and that's just it.
That's
you
still your
understand?
face,
But
though, ain't
what I think he's saying is, even though those women are getting that stuff and getting those things put in place, they can walk around rocking their natural skin, and that puts them in a
Queen,
9
yes,
or 10
with
position.
a facial fucking pill, if you getting there every 4 times a week, yes, your skin is gonna glow more than mine. I can't fucking afford it. I'm lucky if I can afford it once a month. Different things to make my skin glow. Different things to make my pores
Hold
shrink.
on. Does a facial pill make you look better though?
Fuck yeah.
A facial pill is just treating your natural skin.
I feel like you look
underneath.
how you look.
No, it don't. Different people who
I'm not
don't
saying-
get sleep,
Right.
bags under your eyes. That
Right.
type of shit eliminates bags under your eyes. People get fucking Botox and fillers to make your skin look
But
fuller
Botox
and
is
natural.
That ain't natural though, Botox.
But it looks natural.
All right, but it ain't.
All these motherfuckers y'all claiming. Nicki Minaj has more work on her face and body than any
that's a-
fucking
that's
thing.
a fact.
So you
That's
rate
a whole
her a
fact.
10 rather than a person who's dealing with dark coloring under
He
their
said
eye.
she was a 9, and I don't even think she was happy with that answer. She looked like
Well,
I'm
she
just
said a
saying
7,
the different
so-
things that she can afford to make her natural skin look good. Your average Joe can't. That's what I'm saying. So that would get a 9 when I would get a 4. Because I can't
let's
afford
be
to get
real.
Botox and
Natural
skin pills
Joes ain't going
and
to
all
see
other
that
shit.
motherfucking man.
It's
He's
some of them
millions
that
of
feel like
dollars.
they
You
up there
think-
if they
you think
fucking
it'd
the
be a
right
4?
nigga to afford the money to be able to
Yeah.
get these type of things done and want him to rate them because they feel like they on that same caliber because of the type of things they're able to provide for themselves. And in reality, him,
Yeah,
ain't
but
shit.
but I think the overall point is that he's saying, like Queen was saying,
You're
like
an
if you
asshole.
want, wow,
Just like him.
If you want, how am I that? I'm really not at all. If you want, a lot of chicks will go on there and say they want to do making all kind of hundreds of thousands of dollars and all kind of stuff, and he be saying, I mean that's cool and all, but rate yourself then because those dudes they might not want you, which is the
All right,
key.
can I give you a better example?
Hold on, but that's the key component to this. Like I could want to be with the baddest chick in the world. That don't mean she want me.
Can I give you a better example?
So his point, I'm not done, is that he's trying to help you to get the best outcomes. You go keep waiting.
Yeah, because he hit you with that. I'm not done like the Fresh and Fit guy.
He wants to write.
He
He's trying to give them the game on how to get the best outcome for them to get based
And
on
for
what they
what
want.
they're
For
desiring.
what they want, right?
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead.
You said rating. You didn't say nothing about telling you what you can do better.
He does all that though. We watch one clip.
A consult. So he's not just a rater, a judger. He